Play their Washington State Cougars at Friel Court. The Zags, the Cougs, it's up next. Well, they haven't produced energy like this at Friel Court in early December in a very, very long time. It's just indicative of the change in college basketball at Washington State. A Sweet 16 appearance a year ago, and now in the third year for head coach Tony Bennett. And again, a team that's going to make a lot of noise in the Pac-10, and now winners of 2 straight against Gonzaga. I'm Greg Heiser along with Craig Elo. And Craig, this has got to give you a lot of pride. You graduated from Washington State, a former star here. Washington State basketball is back on the map.
It is a thrill to see every seat in this building filled, and I tell you, the students are excited about this game. It's been anticipated for a long, long time.
And Gonzaga coach Mark Few knows how difficult and how important this game is. He called out the Cavalry this week. The old Zags, Casey Calvary, Matt Santangelo, Alex Hernandez, they all came back. Calvary played Aaron Baines at practice.
Yeah, Coach Few wanted them to simulate the slow-down game that the Washington State Cougars would play, but Josh Heidfeld got the best of it all because he had to guard Calvary, who acted like Aaron Baines. But Josh, the maturation of Josh this year is just unbelievable. Last year his numbers dropped off. This year you see where they're at. And that's pretty amazing that he's averaging 15 points. But here's the best part about Josh Heidfeld is his senior leadership, getting guys to stay focused for the Zags.
And head coach Tony Bennett said this week at his press conference, so look, if Coach Few's going to do that, I'm going to put out the call for Brian Quinnett, James Donaldson, and where's Craig Elo? Well, he's right here.
Oh, I'm here, but my shoes are hung up. The only time they come out is when I play my 12-year-old in the driveway. But he's got a great, Coach Bennett's got a great center in Aaron Baines. This young man is one of the strongest centers on the West Coast. And then the reins go to Taylor Rochester. He's his floor general. Led the Pac-10 last year with an assist-to-turnover ratio of a 2.81. And David Harmeling, the last of Coach Dick Bennett's era of recruits, will bring the mental toughness that the Cougars have to have this year for them to be successful.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this game tonight. This is Eastern Washington basketball. 2 programs now that have climbed to the elite in all of the country. It's number 4 Gonzaga and Washington State. Both have great young players and great veterans. It's going to be a wild one on the Palouse. We'll be back. All right. I like that. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Greg Heiser and Craig Elo, we are courtside at Friel Court in Pullman, Washington. We're inside Beasley Coliseum for number 4 Gonzaga on the road against Washington State. And we take a look at the starting lineups now. First for Gonzaga, Pargo the senior, Bolden the junior, Down senior, Austin Day sophomore, and Josh Heidfeld out of Clarkston, Washington, now a senior. Head coach Mark Few, now in his 10th season as the head coach at Gonzaga. 20 overall, 10 years as an assistant there. And Coach Few now racking up a lot of wins, 3rd all-time now at Gonzaga. Washington State's starting lineup, Klay Thompson, the freshman. Craig Elo really likes this young man. Nikola Koprivica, the guard. Rochester, the senior guard. Aaron Baines, the senior forward. And there's Tony Bennett now in his 3rd season, and he's had tremendous success down here. 58-19, the coach of the year a year ago, went to the Sweet 16. Craig, it is safe to say that Washington State basketball is all the way back.
He's caused a real stir here. Not only is he a great coach in his X's and O's and what he does to prepare his team to be ready to play, he's cute. Those guys, these people love him here. That's it.
Okay. Well, I give you credit for that comment.
Oh, the girls at Nordstrom just love waiting on him when he comes in there to go shopping.
I'm sure they do. Now, back to more manly things. Here's Heidfeld and Baines with a tip-off. And Washington State controls. Here's the senior Rochester, guarded by Jeremy Pargo. And there's the freshman Thompson.
You're going to like Klay Thompson. He's got a real feel for the game. You never see him get out of what he can't do. He stays within his limits.
Thompson, quick shot, long. Rebound, Pargo. Gonzaga on the move. You're going to see Washington State take a shot and run to the other floor. They know Gonzaga can push the ball with the best of them.
And that's a matchup that we were talking about coming down, was Austin Day and David Harmeling, a senior against the sophomore.
Heidfeld, 3 ball from the corner. He grew up just down the road from Pullman at Clarkston. Grew up dreaming of Washington State, was a Cougar fan, and now playing for Gonzaga.
Well, he's shooting exceptional from three-point land this year, 50%. If you don't get the big guy out there on him, he will knock down the shot.
Koprivica inside to Baines. Can he finish? And the foul, a chance to tie it for Aaron Baines. Foul called on Micah Downs.
Well, anytime you have penetration, in which Nikolai Koprivica just had, he's going to draw more defenders to him. And when he reached around, there was no rotation from the weak side, or Micah Downs was just a little bit slow getting there. And if you let Aaron Baines shoot from that point, boy, you better foul him hard and not let him shoot it, because he'll go up with you and put you in the basket. Now, three-point play the old-fashioned way. So the two centers have 3 points.
Absolutely, and we're tied. The only way to stop Baines that low is to deny the ball. Don't let him ever catch it. He's going to go to the free throw line, or he'll finish from there. He's nearly a 70% shooter. Most of his shots come just a few feet away from the hoop. Pargo drives the baseline. Open to Downs, now Bolden. Another three, that's off. Loose, Baines, Day, Downs, tied up. Possession arrow favors Gonzaga.
Well, Washington State, hey, they're not a great offensive rebounding team. They're very opportunistic on the offensive end, but defensively, we'll send all 5 guys. They hardly ever give you second chance opportunities, and that'll be a big plus for Gonzaga tonight if they can get those.
Heidfeld jump shot, that's long. Clay Thompson with the rebound. Our officials tonight: Scott Thornley, Mike Littlewood, Bill Kennedy. Thornley, the referee. Greg Heister and Craig Elo were just underway, and Pullman tied at 3. Number 4 Gonzaga on the road against Washington State. A team that's holding opponents to 31.7% shooting. That's the #1 mark in the country. Block shot, loose. Day picked it up, and now he'll dribble. Left alone, drives. Koprivica knocked it away, and Day picked it back up. And now Pargo with it. Day not shooting well from 3. That one's off the front of the rim.
But Coach Few, I'm sure he's concerned, and he wants Austin to take good three-pointers. He is a good three-point shooter and usually has open shots because he's taller than his opponent. But that time was contested. He probably could have put the ball on the floor and got himself closer.
Day now 6 of 25 this season from behind the arc. That's under 25%. Harmeling, shot blocked by Day. 59 blocks as a freshman for Gonzaga.
Well, Gonzaga averages almost 7 blocks a game, so already 2 block shots against the Cougars.
And foul called here on Taylor Rochester, his first, team's first.
And if you talk about Gonzaga, what's made them good this year and got them into the top 5 rankings, well, it's their defense, and it's because they're out contesting shots. The 2 block shots you're talking about are out on the wing.
And that's easy off the inbound, a layup.
Yeah, a little miscommunication on switching on Washington State. Austin Day was the screener, and usually the screener gets open, and he was wide open for a point-blank layup.
Day into the books with 2 points. Koprivica drives, kick out. Thompson for 3. Bolden with the long rebound. Pargo on the